Hello and welcome everybody to Binnack Park for the second game of our double header here. Under 16 boys now to take you through the early to mid part of the afternoon here between Parade St Damians and the Ashy Redbacks. Always provide a good side to the Redbacks. If you are joining us from the first game, it was Parade St Damians successful in the first game against McLeod. Teams are in their positions. Umpires are ready to go. So are the scorers, so are everyone else. It's Parade St Damians and Ashy Redbacks, and we are underway here. Good hit out of the ruck there, that time by Sartua of the home side. A clearance there, that time to Josh Martin of Ashy Redbacks. The first decisive kick for his side. It ricochets back to Paragiello for Parade St Damians. Hard football to try and control at the moment. These two sides will try and work each other out. Ball inside 50 here for Parade. And the Redbacks will just get it out of trouble momentarily. Nice, strong overhead mark taken by Snell, who pushes the ball forward. It came off hands. Opportunity there for Herman. Couldn't quite grab the football. Little kick forward there by Underwood of Parade St Damians. Pushes the ball out towards the edge of the centre square. And the umpire calls for a ball up. If you are watching on the YJFL stream here this afternoon, just while these two sides work each other out, we go through our game sponsors. The match sponsor is Swinburne University, Next Gen Now. Player of the Day, Woodards Real Estate of Manningham. Goal of the Day brought to you by Anytime Fitness. Mark of the Day brought to you by Kaiser Australia. Mark of the Day brought to you by Rookie Me, and the scoreboard is brought to you by the Collar Group. Other sponsors, Bendigo Bank, Doncaster East and Templestowe. Kaiser Australia Physiotherapy, I've already mentioned them, sorry. Anytime Fitness, Smile Place Dental, the Progress Medical Centre, Toyota, £15 Cafe, and the R&H Advice Management Service. Thank you for your continued support of not only the YJFL but the Game Faces streams of 2023. As I've just finished off giving the sponsors some love in time, as a mark has been taken by Stack deep in the pocket. No one really manning the mark, but he sends a floating thing across goal. And a mark has been taken by Swift. Got the Ashburton cameraman helping out, sitting next to me, so I'm sure if I stuff up, he'll help me out. That's appreciated. Swift directly in front, pops through the first goal of the afternoon for the Ashy Redbacks, and they go to 1 straight 6. And Parade St Damians are yet to score, and that is on the scoreboard, which is brought to you by our friends at Collar Group. Ball has made its way back to the middle. Centre clearance. It'll kick forward that time by Pargiello. Good pick up there that time by Kane. You have the opportunity to kick forward. A few players sitting underneath it. Pargiello just flicks a handball over the top of his head once again. And now it looks like Parade St Damians going to try and flick the ball forward, and they do so through Brazier. His handball was just a little bit too low. No one quite able to control the football getting out of the time being. Here's Galea inside forward 50. The numbers here favour Ashburton, but the football has got a bit of a mind of its own at the moment. Oh, they did nicely here, the Redbacks. And they'll get out of trouble, and they bring the ball back out to the outer side wing. Good little bit of body movement there by Snell. Couldn't quite win out the football, but his teammate comes for assistance there in Martin. Effectively handballed to himself under all sorts of pressure by Sulios. But the umpire calls for it once again. Same two umpires going on a backup from the previous game into this game. Perfect early afternoon for football. Kicking over his head there that time was Prosnick. And it's actually worked out well here, because here is Phillips. Phillips gives it off to Underwood. Underwood's little ball inside forward 50. Couldn't quite find a target. But it works out somewhat well for them. And the ball has been escorted over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. So on the left forward pocket here for Parade St Damians. Kick smothered. Nice pressure here by the Redbacks. Handball comes out the back. Little shot on goal is across the face from Josh Galea. First scorer of the afternoon to Parade St Damians is a minor there. One behind. Ashburton a one straight. 5 gone first quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. And the Redbacks opt to come straight out of fullback. Kick to a contest. It's a pretty good kick, just not quite the right mark there available as the ball is tumbled out of defence. And it comes out wide for the Redbacks. Good run and carry here. A ball inside forward 50. That's going to bounce. So it opens up an opportunity there that time for Pallone, who did gather the football but had to get rid of it rather quickly. Numbers set up behind the ball here for the Redbacks, but the numbers start to arrive in kind. This was Poon there that time for Parade St Damians. Non-officiating umpire has pinned out a free kick there. Kick forward. That's a lovely mark there taken by Power. Power to the pocket. Oh, even better pass. Nice little bit of link up there. The mark has been taken by Fraley Marr. So Fraley Marr on his approach. Kick is on the way. It's a floating sort of a thing. And it's across the face through for a behind. Hearing my own voice in the social rooms behind me now. They've got it on the TV in there. It's put me off. Thought it was Fox Footy for a second, but it's me. Ball out of defence. And they're going to rebound and go back in once again here. The Saints. And it goes over and out of bounds before it could have been controlled. And it's a boundary throw in. Still in the left forward pocket here. Pretty good spot here for the home side. They're trailing 2 behinds to 1 straight. Ball back into play. Kick smothered off the boot once again. Trying to hold the ball in. They've locked the ball into their forward half here quite nicely here for the time being. Have the Saints as the numbers start to arrive. Oh, pardon me. And a ball up is called. Pretty even duel out of the ruck there that time. Prosnick got a little kick to the football there. Didn't go a long way. Handball intercepted. Little one forward, not 15 the required distance. Sartor snaps around the body. They've set up the wall here, have Ashburton. And they come out wide. Granger has got to run after this. He's got it. Good little bit of run for him. Kick down the line. Oh, it was a bit of an ugly one there for Herman. Had to try and get down to it. Couldn't quite get there on the full. It got to him on the half volley, in fact. Ball back towards the middle of the ground where Cossanetti is waiting for the football for Parade. Kick goes inside the centre square, and now it's going to go inside the forward 50. Now they've got to try and flood numbers back as that ball rolls and skids across the face through for a behind. And Parade St Damians go to 3 behinds, and Ashburton to 1 straight 6. And we've got 8.5 minutes here in the first quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. Out of defence come the Redbacks. Nice leap and mark overhead taken by Josh Martin. Martin goes towards the boundary. It's got to stay in the field of play. It was a kind bounce, and it does. High ball down the line, broadcast side. Great fist there that time. Slipping through the hands there that time of Sulios. Ball comes out to the ground level. Nice inside out torpedo looking thing goes towards the forward 50 here. Nice run and carry there that time by Edwards. Edwards' kick is not going to come off. There's a player back there for Ashburton. It's Granger. He needs someone to help him out. The only option there really is Adams. He might have given it to him. In fact, the ball goes over the top. It was Dimitriopoulos, I should say. And now here you go Ashburton, right through the middle of the ground. They're now inside forward 50. Need a bit of size down there. And the only size that's down there is Pallone of the Saints. He took a player on there. Was able to get a kick away to Pajarello. Pajarello now kicks it down the outer side. No one there to take the mark. Ball works itself out the back. Opportunity there for Ashburton to keep the ball in. They do. Nice little bit of running carry there. Long ball down the line. Good front positioning there that time, held by Bell. Bell now plays on. Does he kick inside the forward 50? He does. Can they get a mark? Not quite. Ball bounces at a left angle. Opens up an opportunity here for them still. Handballing to himself, or nearly, was Snell. And it's holding the ball. And it's a free kick going to Jonathan Sulios. Sulios now to the middle of the ground. Whacked away by a couple of players. Little handball over the top by Edwards, effective. But not finding a direct correlating target. Little soccer kick off the ground. Missed that time by Phillips. Ball over the top. Now this is going to work. Here's Matteo Pajarello once again. That's probably disposal number 5 or 6 for him. Very, very busy start. And Ashburton, they're just sort of withering every single forward press that the Parade Saints are giving them at the moment. And another ball up in shoes. We've gone 11 minutes here in the first quarter. Soccer off the ground. That's smart. Opens up an opportunity here. Ball's near the goal square. Oh, this is going to open up a real opportunity. Could have been a soccering attempt off the ground there. Spinning himself in and out of trouble was Power. He kicked it straight up in the air, straight across the face, goes in front of the scoreboard, and the boundary line will win out. Ball back into play. Misses the rucks, kick smothered off the boot. Another high, long opportunity. Fisted away, comes to ground level. And now here you go. Ashburton to the outer side, trying to run onto the ball is Durack. He does so. Gets a little inside-out banana working. Was the right idea as well for the situation the ball found itself in. Umpires found a free kick for in danger, and it's going the other way. So this is Galea. There he goes short. No one on the mark there, so they're just allowed to run the ball towards the forward 50 here, our Parade. Mark taken in the pocket there by Phillips. Phillips is going with a check side banana. He's kicked a goal. Early goal of the afternoon contender there for Jake Phillips, and Parade St Damians strike. And they go, finally, to 1-3-9. And 1 straight 6 are Ashburton. Ball back in the middle from the restart, centre clearance. Oh, go in the way of Ashburton. I think Grogan might have just lost where the football was for half a second, or where his opponent might have been for half a second, because that it's gone the other way swiftly. Doesn't matter now. Durack gets a kick out very wide, tumbling its way towards the boundary, and not getting there in time is Herman before it goes over and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in inside the back half of this first quarter very swiftly. Ball back into play. Small kick, didn't go the required distance. Galea, little one, not effective. Players flying in from everywhere. Kick goes forward. Nicely done by Phillips. Phillips opts to handball off. This is Fraley-Mar. Kicks to the pocket. Nice pass. And Prosnick takes the mark. Prosnick now plays on the left. Kicks the ball to the top of the square. Works out perfectly. Absolutely unopposed. and the football pretty much falling into his lap. It's Declan Power. Power on a slight angle. The umpire just correcting him now. On his approach, left footer by the looks of it. Kicker's on the way, straight through the middle. Perfect kick. Second goal to Parade St Damians. They go to 2-3-15. Ashburton 1 straight 6. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. So the ball back in the middle, a 9-point lead now to the home side, the Saints. It could become more if they can work this centre clearance out. They've got the ball to the 50, so they've done that quite nicely without really taking proper possession of the football there. Ashburton with a snapping kick out of the defence. It bounces and rolls. And rolls away to safety on the neutral line here of the outer side wing. Good boundary throw in. Good front positioning held there that time, held by Ashburton's Cest. Oh. Hit out of the ruck there that time once again. It was Parade St Damians, and allowing some run is Constantini. Oh, he kicks it to the top of the square. And he pops it through for the first goal, his first goal. And it's 3 in very quick time for Parade St Damians. And there's your play of the day right there from Matthew Constantini. 3-3-21, Parade St Damians and Ashburton Redbacks 1 straight 6. And it's been 3 very, very quickly. Grabbing it out of the ruck and going for a nice run there, Constantini. That's one he'll watch back. Bring it up in school tomorrow. And you'll even have video footage of it. Ball back in the middle. Another centre clearance for Parade St Damians. This time Fraley Maher inside forward 50. And another mark has been taken. And this could be 4 in very quick time here for the home side with 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Checks the wind with a little bit of grass being thrown into the air. For 4 for the Saints. That's a nice kicking action. It's on the way. It's just faded late and across the face through for A behind. 3-4-22. Plays 1 straight 6. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball out of defence and a nice mark taken there by Galea. Galea now back inside forward 50. Comes off hands, opportunity at ground level for both sides to try and work this football out. It's the Saints that do so again. Constantini snaps one around the body towards the top of the square. Few players fisted the ball away from each other. Snap around the body from Power. Has kicked a goal. Second one to Declan Power. And it's now 4-4-28 Parade St Damians. And it's 1 straight 6 for Ashburton Redbacks. And they've just been smashed out of the centre in the last little while. And it's been 4 unanswered here for the home side. And they take the margin out to 22 points with under a minute to go on the Collar Group scoreboard as the ball is back in the middle. Hit out of the ruck there that time by Sartor. Where's this centre clearance going to go? Looks like it might go the way of Ashy Redbacks. But as soon as I say that, the mark has been taken by Underwood. Underwood goes for Edwards and he takes the mark. Edwards plays on now, kicks inside forward 50. Can they get a fifth? It could work out well. Snap around the body from Phillips, goes across the face of goal and out of bounds for a throw-in. Ball back into play. Back position there that time, saw two in the ruck. One last kick on goal for the quarter. Here's across the face. And that'll be a quarter time score. Parade St Damians 4-5-29. And Ashburton Redbacks, after they got that first goal, they're 1 straight 6. 4 in a row for this Parade side to end this first quarter. At quarter time, they're 4-5-29, and Ashburton are 1 straight 6. You're watching the YJFL on Streamzone TV and on the YJFL's Facebook page. We'll be back shortly for the second quarter of play.
Definitely a miracle goal.
Yeah, I agree. Miracle goal.
Miracle goal? I'd rather a miracle goal. A miracle goal, like grand final right at the end, something like that.
Probably a miracle mark. And then a miracle goal to finish it off.
Yeah.
Talk. Drop punt.
Probably drop punt.
Yes, same. Probably drop punt.
Drop punt.
Yeah, drop punt 100%. Torps never works.
ends well.
Yeah.
Day.
I reckon night.
I think the day ones are better.
I think definitely night.
Day.
Yeah, there you go.
Get your game face on.
Welcome back here to Binnack Park for the second quarter of play here, and it's good control of the game at the moment for Parade St Damians, leading by 23 points. Actually, Redbacks need to fight and find something here in this second quarter of play. As the ball comes out to the broadcast side, a bit fumbly at the moment. The Redbacks just losing the football there was Purch there. Might get it again. He's just trying to soccer the ball to his advantage to try and pick it up. He's corralled there by Cosentini there that time. And the umpire calls for a ball up. Hit out of the ruck there that time by Sargent. Ball goes forward, a little tumbler. Opportunity there for Paragiello there that time. Tumbles the ball inside forward 50 off hands of Power. The Redbacks come out of defence once again, where the ball has pretty much lived so far in this game for them. Snell sends one back towards the middle of the ground where it'll bounce quite high because it is rock hard in that middle part of the ground. Here's one of my favourite names to say at the moment. Sulios had the football. He lost it. He goes back in the second time to lay a tackle. Inside forward 50 here this time for the Redbacks. And that's a good job there done by the Saints to get the ball out of trouble. But as soon as I say that, here's Adams. Sends the ball to the top of the square. Can they get a mark here? It's fisted away. It's going to run towards the boundary line, although it stays in the field of play. And the umpire has found a free kick for a high tackle. And it's going the way of Ashburton. And it's going to Stack. So Stack, very important kick here for Ashburton, just to get it back to 17 points. Off the free kick, and he pops it through. Ashburton a 2 straight 12. Parade St Damians 4-5-29. Gone a couple of minutes here in the second quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. So ball back in the middle from the restart. Hit out of the ruck there by Sargent. Umpire's found a free kick for too high, going the way of Prosnick. He kicks the ball towards the forward 50. Oh, Power takes a nice mark. Nice juggling little mark there to himself. Well controlled there in front of his opponent. He's looking around now, Power, for his next move. He opts to handball. He might get it back, Power. He in fact does, and they wax disposals there. And that is a great crunching tackle from behind, and that is great pressure there from the Ashburton side. So they win out a free kick there. They kick the ball out wide. And this should work out for them here because Swift's got a bit of a paddock, but players now start to run toward him. Swift gets around two, kicks the ball inside forward 50, just goes past Grogan's outstretched hands. And running through is Roy Rowe. Or Rowe, I should say. And the mark has been taken by Prosnick once again. Delightful left foot on that young lad. Kicks the ball forward. Comes off about 3 sets of hands. Nearly a claim mark there. Not quite. Ashy go forward momentarily. Opportunity there for Snell again. He gets the boot forward. Bounces between about 3. High ball sent forward by DeAngelis. Sulios is in a foot race here in his yellow helmet. He'll win out. Got a little handball free. Went to Underwood on the half volley for Prosnick. And now this is just going to be possession football here for the Saints. Ball towards the forward 50. Off hands, comes to ground level. And now Ashburton soccer off the ground, kick it to a little bit of space. Opportunity there. Once again for the St Damian side. Oh, great mark. Carl Prosnick comes in from the side and takes a good mark. Just getting onto his correct line for this shot on goal. Quite a solid stature on this young man. Can kick a football. For Parade's fifth, Prosnick on his approach. Kicker's on the way. Oh, that is superb. Oh, no, it's not. It's just drifted late. Could say put the Moz on him there. 4-6-30. Parade St Damians. Ashburton a 2 straight 12. 5.5 gone here in the second quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. As Ashburton come out very wide of the broadcast side, and Snell standing underneath it and takes a nice mark. His kick forward's very good. Just slipped through the hands there, unfortunately, of Bell. But it should work out okay as Levanticus kicks the ball inside forward 50. And it's been cut off by Gerbo. He plays on. Nicely done. Good, a little bit of explosive pace there by Underwood. Gets a kick forward. Peach under a little bit of pressure there. Tried to get the football forward there for Ashburton. Now it's going to go the other way. Now it is a real foot race to try and get to this football first. Ashy do first, but dropping the ball at a very inopportune time and allowing Sartor to walk into an open goal there and pop through another one for Parade St Damians. They now go to 5-6-36. And Ashburton Redbacks 2 straight 12 on the Collar Group scoreboard. Seven minutes gone here in this second quarter. Even 4-goal lead for the home side. Ball back in the middle. Adams sends one forward off a snapping ball. Paragiello now with the football. Sends it high, fisted away, comes to ground level. Good spinning pirouette there that time by Parade Saints, I should say. Just trying to spit out me words. Ball goes forward here this time. Fisted away. Good late fist there. And he'll get his own football here. Good run here. Here goes Snell. Snell from 53. Gets the ball to the top of the square. Mark and/or front on contact, one would think. Yep. And it'll be a free kick going the way of Ashburton. And it'll go to Blake Bell. For Ashburton's third goal of the afternoon, and to be down by 18. Bell is on his approach now. Kicker's on the way, and he kicks truly straight through the middle. 3 now for Ashburton, 3 straight 18. Parade St Damians, 5-6-36. 8.5 minutes gone, second quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. Ball back in the middle. Bit of a draw out of the ruck there that time. No one decisively got it down. Little one forward by Galea. Opportunity opens up here for Ashburton, but the tumbling kick out wide. Didn't quite find anyone in particular. Good handball that time by Granger. Granger might get it back from Levantis. He did. And here you go, Parade once again. And that ball has been kicked up onto the hill just about. Granger for the free kick from the out of bounds on the full. And it's going to come straight back in that direction. Granger sitting underneath it, goes through his hands and goes out of bounds on the full. Boundary throw in. Ball back in. Off hands. Stolen away that time by Phillips. Phillips sends one high off the hands there that time of Poon. Peach over the top to Durack. High ball forward. And sitting underneath it, taking a good marks, Adams. Adams now for Granger. Granger now sets one up. That's a nice kick to the top of the square. Who's going to fly? No one out the back, and Vesio gets the football. Kicks the ball out very wide. It's going to roll and tumble away. Numbers here for Ashy, and they go forward. And that's a delightful pass, and they like something else even better. And that's really nicely worked. And Adams has taken the mark, and he'll go back and have a shot for his first. And Ashburton's fourth goal potentially here. And he's not messing around, Adams. There's no one on the mark, really. And he's able to waltz through and pop through his first. And a little bit of momentum now going the way of the Redbacks. 2 in a row for them. 4 straight, 24 they are. And Parade Saints, I should say. 5-6-36. Ball back in the middle. Good out in the ruck. Cosentini now with the football. Evaded a tackle. Sends one high. Comes off hands. Opportunity here for Phillips. Phillips around the body. Inside forward 50. And a good tackle to ground there. They should be able to lock it in right on the verge of their forward 50 here. Parade St Damians. Parade Saints, I should say. So kick forward. Foot race here. And picking up the football and just getting a handball way there that time was Simonato. Little one forward. Ricochets off hands. Martin with the football. Adams now. Handballs over the top. Granger. Inside out Banana. Doesn't work out for him, unfortunately, and the mark has been taken. High ball. And a very good mark taken there by Underwood. Underwood now right in front of us on the broadcast side. Comes off hands and finds the boundary line. Ball tossed in. Cosentini goes for a run. Sends one forward, off hands. Inside forward 50 though for the home side. Slipping over at an inopportune time there was Kane there that time. Martin over the top of the football. Sends a little one forward into the middle of the ground. Here's Adams. Adams kicks the ball inside forward 50. Can they get a mark here? Not quite. Good front position and being held there by DeAngelis. Little handball out the back. Couldn't quite find a target. Well done there that time by Matteo Paragiello. Ball goes out wide. Here's a chance for Herman. Herman with the football now. Kicks from 60 to the top of the square. Great pass. And the mark has been taken. He was one out there. And the mark has been taken by Grogan. For 3 in a row for Ashy Redbacks, and to get it back to an even 1-goal margin. Grogan pops in his first. And Ashburton go to 5 straight 30. Parade St Damians 5-6-36. About 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. Bit of momentum now for Ashburton. Only find themselves a goal down. Cosentini kicks the ball forward. Just Redbacks back there. Kelly, the first one there, sends an inside-out torpedo thing forward. The mark has been taken by Galea. Ball back to the middle. High one. Sitting underneath it, Nate taking a nice mark is Underwood. Underwood forward. He wanted Cosentini. Won't quite get it. He might get it now, and he does, and he's set upon straight away by a tackle by Kelly. Somehow got rid of the ball, and the boundary line will be the best result for them as they now find themselves inside the forward 50, and we're now under 4.5 minutes to go until half time. Ball back in, good hit out of the ruck there that time by Sartor. Kick ricochets off the body of Poon. Ball goes forward momentarily. Opportunity here for Phillips to run onto the football. He just does about do so. Swift gets a gets a kick away, I should say. Ball tumbles its way forward. It's just on the edge of the under 8, under 9 deck there. In the middle for Sutherland. And his kicks come unstuck. And it was marked by DeAngelis. Goes out wide, wanting Edwards. Edwards now corralled. Edwards does nicely, but the kick is probably not what he would have liked. Good tackle in the middle of the ground there by DeAngelis. Ball hovering around, and another ball up is called. Ball up and down and out of the ruck, clears the space momentarily, gets to the edge of the centre square. Umpire will probably blow the whistle for holding the ball here, and he does. He did warn to knock it out. And it's a free kick to Cosentini. Cosentini now kicks the ball towards the forward 50. But that's just a good mark there to Martin. Martin now sends one high. Bit of kick-to-kick going on at the moment. Lincoln DeAngelis takes the mark. DeAngelis out wide. The kick-to-kick continues as Ashburton come away with it, and this is Oliver Durack. The mark has been taken there that time by Rowe. Sends that high. It comes off for him. Well, here's another torp. Comes off a set of hands, comes to ground level, nearly in the back there that time, Taylor. Here goes Parade St Damians again. They get it to the top of the square. Oh, look at this. They could raffle it. They could fair dinkum raffle it. But the kick has gone through from Phillips again. And Parade St Damians go to 6-6-42. And they get one against the flow of Ashburton's. Little bit of momentum there. They're 5 straight 30. And we're under 2 minutes to go until half time on the Collar Group scoreboard. Ball back in the middle. Good hit out of the ruck there from the Ashburton ruckman there that time in Herman. And they might get one opportunity to get that goal back here, Ashburton. They're trying to link the ball forward, but they're overhandballing at the moment. Durack gets a little one forward. Oh, that bounce was very unkind. Falls in the lap just about there of Sutherland. He sends a little one high. Cosentini went back with the flight of the ball, got the football. Still a go here for Ashburton, but they can't quite gain possession of the football. Umpire letting them play for the time being. He's lurking around, probably wanting to blow the whistle with half a minute left. Ball's on the scoreboard side. Ball ekes out of the big pack at the moment. They wouldn't mind a stoppage here, Ashburton, but now it works itself out. Near the boundary line, snap around the body, top of the square. Oh, well done. Holding up the defence there, and they've probably averted the one last push from Parade St Damians, from Ashburton, I should say, for that half. As the ball comes to the broadcast side, it's hit away there that time by Pone, but the siren's going to sound in a couple of seconds as Kelly has the footy. And at half-time, it's Parade St Damians 6-6-42 as Ashburton kick 5 straight in that quarter. They finish on 5 straight 30 at the half. It's half-time. It's Parade St Damians by an even 2 goals at the major break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time for the second half of play. You're watching the YJFL on Streamzone TV and Facebook Live.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Step back. The Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
You've got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
In life, you have to play by the rules. Fit in. Don't be too thin or too bulky. You have to be perfect. Try harder. Go faster. Know your limits. Calm down. You shouldn't be doing that. Wearing that. Eating that. Suck it up. Suck it in. Boys don't cry. Girls don't fight. You can't do that.
You watch this. There's no right way,
No wrong way.
only your way,
Anybody?
anytime.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Step back to the Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym-aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
You've got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
Welcome back to Binnock Park here in Watsonia for the second half of play between Parade St Damians and Ashburton, and it's a home side by 12 points. And we are back underway here. Ball inside forward 50 pretty much immediately here for Parade St Damians. It's going to be interesting to see how this second half is going to pan out for both sides here. Very important for Ashburton to fight their way back into this game. Only a handful of rounds to go after today until finals football. Everyone wants to get there. And the best part of August into early September here in the YJFL. One goes forward. Fraley-Mar takes the mark. Ball inside forward 50. Fisted away. Power. Has to handball back to Fraley-Mar. Fraley-Mar with a little snap in the pocket. Phillips hard up against it. Goes over and out for a boundary throw in. Ball flung back into play. Front position there, Sartor in the ruck. Gets it down to ground and the umpire calls for it once again. Ball comes up and down. Get in the ruck. Little kick on goal. Just touched off hands. Through for a behind. 6-7-43. Parade, St Damians and Ashburton. 5 straight 30. Kick out of fullback for Martin. Martin kicks it into my favourite man at the moment, Silios, who gave off a handball to Prosnick. Kicks to the pocket. Kick was a very harsh half volley for Phillips. And away come the Redbacks. Handball intercepted. Phillips hard up against the boundary line. Sends a little tumbler forward, trying to barge his way through. That's trouble. Yep, umpire says holding the ball. Correct decision there. I think once you sort of held in a tackle and spun around a 360, you can't get rid of it. You're usually in some sort of trouble. So here they go again, out to the outer side. That's a good mark there. Taken this time by Matteo Pagliarello. Dropping a mark he should have taken there was Underwood. And away goes Snell. Over the top there that time for Dimitriopoulos, it looked like there. Galea goes inside forward 50 again for the home side. Handball over the top. Wanted Prosnick. Got him. Has to give it off. Paragello now to the top of the goal square. It's got too much on it. It goes over and out of bounds on the full. So it will be a free kick to Ashburton. Here's Taylor. Taylor now. Sent one down the line. Underwood taken into tackle. Good follow-up work there by Sulios there that time. Very high ball. Sitting underneath it there was Herman of Ashburton. Had his opponent there with him for company, so he couldn't quite mark the ball. That's an intelligent tap on, and they could be away here, the Redbacks. Although that handball just missed the intended target, and Cosentini comes away with it. Although just outstretching the arm there that time was Kane. Couldn't mark the football there that time. And Parade St Damians can try and maintain some possession of the football here. Ball now comes out the back. Here's an opportunity here for Kelly. Kelly goes for a run. He's tucked the football. That's gone. He can't bounce the ball. When you're about to be wrapped up in a tackle, you sold yourself down the river there, son. And it's a free kick to Parade St Damians as they kick the ball high inside forward 50. Ball comes off hands. Hard at it down at the ground level here. Players of both sides. Sulios trying to barge his way through. He's taken the ground in a very strong tackle. And it's a free kick going to Ashburton. So they gave one away there, but they get it back pretty swiftly. Kick to the broadcast side. Here go the Redbacks. That's going to bounce in a pack. Oh, no, it's not. Good mark back with the fly to the ball for Herman. Herman now looking around. He thumps the ball forward. Oh, too big and too strong there. is Pallone. Back to the middle of the ground there, that time for Galea. And Galea waxed with Pagarello. And it's been turned over there. Here's Jurek. And he kicks to the middle. Just had too much on it there that time for Sest. Ball goes forward. Running toward it is Leventicus. He had the football and lost it. Paragello out wide again for Galea. Galea inside forward 50. Comes off hands down to ground level. Can hear instructions being barked from the Ashburton interchange bench, I think it is. Ball out wide. Galea again in those flashy green boots. Sends one very high. Comes off hands of Power. Phillips sends one on goal and kicks it. I've got Phillips now having 3. He's got minimum of 2, that's for sure. And for Parade St Damians, I go to 7-7-49 now. And Ashburton a 5 straight 30 on the Collar Group scoreboard. Ball back in the middle, Ashburton need the next goal, you feel. Down by 19 points now. Ball goes forward, little one forward by Fraley Marr. Comes off a set of hands. Ball's locked inside forward 50 here. Phillips goes to the left forward pocket. Juggling towards the boundary line is Edwards. And it goes over and out for a boundary throw-in. So the left forward pocket here for Parade St Damians at the cricket net end of the ground. Ball back into play, missed both of the rucks there. Ball comes free momentarily, and that's going to go over and out of bounds once again for another boundary throw-in. So we've elapsed 8 minutes here in this third quarter. And you feel like the time to strike for Ashburton is around about now if they can just get some clear air and good movement. Sulios with a good tackle once again. Showing his opponent's not going anywhere. Ball comes up and down once again in the ruck and nothing really happening there. Not going anywhere for the time being, the Sharon. Continued to be locked up inside this forward 50 for Parade St Damians. Umpire might get sick of balling it up here, might pin out a free kick here. Ball hard up against the boundary line once again, another boundary throw in. Ball back into play, here we go. Chance to push the ball forward here. Comes forward, that's probably a high tackle. Yep. Going to Cosentini. Cosentini now just works around his opponent, sends the ball high and long inside forward 50. Comes to ground level, Power nearly picked up the football. Little bit of handballing backwards to go forwards here. Phillips lost the football. Opportunity here for Ashburton to get out of trouble. And it's a mark that probably should have been taken there for Bell. DeAngelis got one down the line. Ashburton come away with it. Ball comes forward. Not quite there that time. Here's a go for Herman. Herman sends one inside forward 50. Oh, the bounce is an absolute bugger of a thing. Opens up an opportunity for Grogan if he can run onto it. Reinforcements arrive. The umpire calls for it, but it's in a very good spot for the Redbacks. Hit out of the ruck there by Sartor. Ball at the top of the square. And it's rushed through for a behind. First blemish on the scoreboard for Ashburton this afternoon. 5-1-31 plays 7-7-49 on the Collar Group scoreboard. And as Pallone just thumps one out of fullback out to the bench side. Ball goes forward. So Stack with the football. Goes to the pocket. Oh, that was Stack leading for it in the pocket there that time. And that one goes over and out of bounds for a boundary, or out in the full, I should say. And Pallone will be the recipient of the free kick. And he takes the free kick now and kicks it out of there superbly for Power. Apologies, this is Power now, so he got it from Vesio. That is a delightful pass to the middle of the ground for Matteo Pagiello, and he kicks it inside forward 50. Ball goes to the top of the goal square here for the Saints, and it's a ball up. We've got 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Oh, the third quarter, sorry. Getting a bit behind myself there. Ball up and down out of the ruck. Snap around the body. What does the goal umpire say there? Behind. Phillips kicks a point. 7-8-50 parade St Damians. Ashburton 5-1-31. Kick out of fullback. Goes short. Couldn't quite find a target on the full. Ashburton get out of trouble now. This is Herman now with the football. Herman plays on now, looks for a target. He'll get it. And this is Bell. Bell now goes down the line. Delightful pass and finds DeMedio. Good little ball there from DeMedio, but just way too strong is Pallone. And he's dominating down in defence for the Saints today. Ball to the broadcast wing. Through the hands there, Prosnik, who I admit probably ducked the head a little bit, but won the free kick. He's got a magnificent left foot kick there. And he's found Edwards. Edwards now, he was against Taylor there that time. Edwards kicks inside forward 50. No one there to mark the ball in front, so it's down at the ground level. Snap around the body. That's going to go just inside the field of play before it goes over and out of bounds. Ball back into play. Misses everyone in the ruck there that time. Goes out the back. Nearly running onto it there was Underwood. He could have got a snap around the body if that worked for him. Umpire lurking and hovering. Ball eventually comes out of the danger. This man's been busy this quarter in Herman. Herman now down the line. Bit of an unkind bounce there for Sulios. Sulios now maybe just got a tinny tiny handball in before he was dispossessed. He follows up with a pretty quick tackle. And it's a ball up. So it's a ball up, dead centre wing. Broadcast side, 19-point lead to the home side with a little under 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Herman has a run in the ruck there that time, still beaten out by Sartor. Kick down the line has been marked by Kelly. Kelly now, his kick went through the hands of Underwood, waiting to intercept the mark there for Parade. Ball about to bobble out. Umpire lurking, blows the whistle. Calls for a ball up. Ball up and out of the pack, trying to slap the ball forward there that time was Loventakis. Holding is the call. Free kick for Ashburton. Here's a very good chance. Adams. Ball inside forward 50. Oh, nearly a mark there to Loventakis. Couldn't quite bring it down to ground. Martin taken to ground. Dispossessed of the football as well. Ball bobbling around on its end at the moment. No one able to gain real good, meaningful possession. Martin taken to ground. And the umpire calls for another ball up again. Inside forward 50 here for Ashburton. Ball goes forward. Across the face. Through for a behind there for Ashburton. 5-2-32 they are now. Parade St. 7-8-50. So the Saints coming down the line. Comes off hands. Opportunity here. That's good run. That's good run and carry. Here goes Power. Power took a couple of bounces before he decided to kick the footy. Got a little bit of carry down the line. That is a great tackle. I agree with the crowd there. The umpire says he had no prior opportunity. Correct call there on Snowy Evans. Ball comes out and down out of the pack. Still hard at it down at ground level. But somehow it drags itself out. Sort of looks like a rugby scrum there as the ball tumbles and bumbles its way towards the boundary. And just goes over before it was controlled in the field of play. So 2.5 minutes to go. It's Parade St. Damians by an even 3 goals. Both rucks missed the hit out there. Ball fisted forward in the end there that time by Sartor, so he did well to follow up on his own work there. Fraley Ma done a little bit of a spin there. Little kick forward. Not the required distance. And here goes Herman. Herman takes 2 bounces. Gets a little kick away. Bounced unkindly there for Loventakis there that time. And this kid's just a star, isn't he, down in the defence in Pallone. He gets a kick away. And Herman, intelligent... Oh, sorry, it wasn't Herman. It was Simonato who intelligently handballed to himself. Got a little bit of distance. They maintained possession momentarily there, did Ashburton Redbacks, but they lost it in the end. Ball comes to the wing. That is a magnificent mark. You could say that came off 2 sets of hands, but Poon has been paid the mark. Yes, I agree. Wasn't your best kick there, son. Ball back to the middle of the ground. Wasn't happy with himself. Kane sends one high. And this young lad's been very good today in Pagiarello. He's got a nice foot on him too. Good kick down the line. Comes off a bit of a pack there. Down at ground level, Kelly lost the football. Over the top now in the tackle there is Edwards to hold the ball in. We've got a minute to go here in the third quarter. 18-point lead to Parade St. So I kept having brain melts. Ball back to the middle of the ground. Don't mind me. Good chance to run onto the ball there. At that time was Gerbo. He's in a one-on-one there that time with Adams. Parade St. Damians push the ball forward. Here's Prosnik once again. Prosnik looking, kicks to the top of the square. Superb pass! And Power's got it on a platter. He'll kick his third goal here, Power, you would think. Last kick of the quarter, and he pops it through. 3 for him. Parade St. Damians go to 8-8-56. And 5-2-32 is Ashburton. A 3-quarter time siren about to go. It's a good lead at 3-quarter time for Parade St. Damians. In complete control of the game. 8-8-56 they are, 5-2-32. You're watching the Yarra Junior Football League game of the day here from Watsonia's football ground here. Back in the last quarter for the final quarter of play.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Step back. The Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
You got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Collar, recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
In life,
You have to play by the rules. Fit in.
don't be too thin.
Or too bulky.
You have to be perfect.
Try harder. Go faster.
Know your limits.
Calm down.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Wearing that.
Eating that.
Suck it up. Suck it in.
Boys don't cry.
Girls don't fight.
You can't do that.
You watch this.
There's no right way.
No wrong way.
Only your way.
Anybody.
Anytime.
Welcome back to Binnack Park, quarter number 4, about to get underway here between Parade St Damians and Ashburton. 24-point lead to the home side as we turn for home here in the last quarter. Can Ashburton fight on and get close, or even get a victory here, or can Parade St Damians come away with a well hard-fought victory here? 20 minutes of football left to find out as we are ready to go here in the last quarter. Underway here in the last. And a very sharp centre clearance already here for Parade. They pushed the ball towards their forward 50. Couldn't quite get it in there on that attempt. Underwood over the top of that football. And that football was held in, and it's another ball up. Good hit out of the ruck there that time by Sartor. Players diving in on top of this football everywhere. Sartor gets a little boot to it. Fraley Ma over to Paragiolo. Gets it to the top of the square. Through hands. Down it comes to ground level. Power is lurking. He's trying to tap the ball to his advantage, but the boundary line wins over for him that time before he can control the football there in the field of play, and it goes out for a throw-in. So Ashburton have got to move pretty swiftly here in this final quarter. When minutes and seconds and minutes get ticked off pretty quickly in this game, it's very hard to keep up. And already elapsed over a minute and a bit in this final quarter. Hard up against the boundary line. Parade here, kicked to the top of the square, nearly Power again. He would have been going back for his 4th goal. Although it's still in a very good spot here for them. If they can just get a bit of clear air. Snap to the top of the square. I think that might be a goal. It is. Lucas Underwood kicks his first. And that is now 9 for Parade St Damians. They now go to 9-8-62. And Ashburton a 5-2-32 on the Collar Group scoreboard. We've elapsed 2 minutes in the last quarter. Ball back in the middle. So Herman's gone back into the ruck there for Ashburton. Johnson got a clearing kick away. Goes in the direction of Sutherland. Sutherland's got to try and compete here on this outer side. He does get down to the ground level and scrape in a little bit of a fight, but the ball is held in and it's another ball up. Ball up out of the ruck. Ball goes slightly forward. No one able to really control the football. Sartor, the ruckman, who's been superb, gets another kick forward. Bounces a little bit unkindly for his teammates, though, so it opens up an opportunity here for the Redbacks. Sartor got a hand to it again. Couldn't control the football. Bodies diving in and over the top of the football, hard everywhere. Ball goes forward. Here's a go for Paragiello. Kicks the ball inside forward 50. Oh, nice mark there. Outstretched hands there of Dimitropoulos. Takes the mark there. He plays on. Kicks the ball forward. It's fisted away. Comes to ground level. Spinning around in a tackle there. That time was Kane. Was still able to get a handball away. Probably has a little bit of dizziness after being slung around. Here's Herman, who's been very good for the Redbacks. Kick smothered off the boot. Ball bounces hard on that cricket pitch area of the ground. And Sartor is a good young player. Ball towards the top of the 50. Comes off hands. And away come Ashburton once again. Here's Martin. Martin sends an inside-out wobbling torpedo of a thing towards the forward 50. But nicely done down there, Gerbo, to take the mark. Gerbo's kick touched off the boot. Comes towards the centre of the ground. Off about 4 sets of hands. And now Phillips kicks it inside forward 50. And Pallone takes the saving mark in defence. Pallone out wide. And another good grab there taken by Matteo Paragiello. Paragiello now looking, goes forward. Got the lead there that time from Power, and he's got it. Excuse me. Power now with the football. Goes on the left foot, goes towards the forward 50. Flying in from the side and taking a superb mark is Underwood again. He might have taken out one of his teammates as well. Ball to the top of the square. Off hands at the at ground level. Little soccer forward will be rushed through for a behind you field. No, it stays in the field of play. Couple of people who wanted holding the ball weren't going to get it rushed through for a behind. 9-9-63, Parade St Damians. Ashburton 5-2-32. Nearly through 6 minutes in this last quarter. Ball back into play. Mark taken by Herman. Herman now found something he liked and found Bell. Bell now has, it's a superb pass, has found Grogan. A must-kick goal here for Ashburton, just to keep the light flickering in the little flame. For goal number 2, Grogan. Kicker's on the way, started at left, and that's where it stayed. 5-3-33 Ashburton. Parade St Damians 9-9-63. Nearly 6.5 minutes gone here in this last quarter as they come out of defence. Oh, what a nice mark. Prosnick's taken a little bit of the P155 with some of the marks he's taken today. Prosnick goes short for Vesio. Vesio now down the line, doesn't find a target, but will find the sanctuary at the boundary line. Umpire just reminding the rucks to keep that metre and no holding. Herman held his own in the ruck there. Phillips sends one forward. Holding is a free kick call going the way of Ashburton, and to Ashburton's George Dimitriopoulos. Gets close to the man of the mark, but sends a good ball down the line and finds Adams. Adams now back towards the middle of the ground. Off hands, Martin with the ball. Sends it inside forward 50. Who's going to be there to get a mark? Oh, yes, juggled on the second attempt. Real good mark there by Finlay Sutherland. Sutherland sees something else he likes. He could have raffled it off. And just copping a clip as he took the mark there was Charlie Johnson. And he should fair income just about slam this into the net behind the goal. Bit of high contact as he took the mark. 25-metre penalty was paid. And Ashburton get one back. 6-3-39 they go to. 9-9-63. Parade St Damians 24-point lead on the Collar Group scoreboard. Ball back in the middle of the ground. Little ball goes forward. Opportunity here now to get that goal back for Parade St Damians. And they send the ball inside now. It's tapped away. Good opportunity there for Kane to control the football. He does. Gets a little boot to ball. And it'll ricochet over and out of bounds. Bounce the wrong way. And the Sherrin has that tendency to do that sometimes. So ball back into play. Bit of wrestling in the ruck there with the rucks there. No harm done there. Umpire didn't see anything that was untoward. Good kick to the top of the square. Who's there to mark it? The ball is fisted away. Opportunity here still for Parade. Here's Power, who's kicked 3. The snap was right. Phillips does the good idea and keeps it in play, but the reinforcements slowly arrive here for Ashburton to try and control it. That's holding the ball, has to be, and it is. And it's a free kick to the Saints, pretty much kicking from the car park. Sees something he likes, kick smothered off the boot to the groans of the crowd here up on the balcony. And the ball goes over and out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Under 10 minutes to go here in the last. Ball back into play. Good ruck positioning there from the sergeant there that time. Got the hit out. Little soccer kick there was missed. Grabbing the football there that time. Cest got a little handball free. It's just like a pinball machine at the moment. It's just pinging around everywhere. Don't know if that was 15 metres. Don't know if that was 15 metres, but play on. Umpire paid the mark. Went in the direction of Swift. Opportunity now to try and come away with the ball here for Ashburton, but they run away with it again. Here's Cosentini. He's taken 2 bounces. He's taken 3 bounces. Oh, he ran into a brick wall. Sargent spun around in a 360, able to get the handball off, kick to the top of the square, stays in the field of play, rushed over in the end for a behind. 9:10:64 for Parade at St Damians. Ashburton 6-3-39, 8.5 to go in this final quarter on the Collar Group scoreboard. Well, they play on now, bring the ball to the broadcast side. Good bit of play here from the Redbacks. Here's Snell. Snell down the line. Didn't quite find a target with that ball. It's hard in the forward 50. Great little bit of body movement there from Pallone. He's just too strong for him, that lad. Kick down the line was all right. No one able to take the mark. Ashy Redbacks just get a handball free. But in the end, the boundary line will win over, and it goes over and out for a boundary throw-in. Ball back into play. Ball comes out the back. Cosentini gave a little handball off. Intercepted there by Demetrio there that time. Kick is a high tumbling ball inside the forward 50, or to the centre outside wing, I should say. And Snell takes the mark. Snell off hands. Comes to ground. Good handball over the top from Lelventicus. Running his way through there that time, DeAngelis. He goes to the opposite wing, and it's going to skip and run and go out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Ball back into play. No one able to control the ball out of the ruck at the moment. The big pack and shoes all stacks on at the moment. Umpire circling, eventually calls for it. Ball up and down and out of the ruck here this time. Away come Parade St Damians again. Neil, on the 4th attempt. Great mark. Declan Power. Power now sends it down the line towards the forward 50. Front position held from Ashburton there that time. Couldn't quite mark the football though. The ball comes away. It's a hard football at the moment to try and get any meaningful possession onto it. Little one forward. Oh, good read there. And the Redbacks are away through the middle of the ground. This is Dimitriopoulos. Gets a kick forward. Comes off hands. Really well done there by DeAngelis there that time. And the umpire's found a free kick for a hold. going the way of Ashburton, and to Ashburton's Alexander Lelventakis. So Lelventakis' kick is a low underground thing. Goes to the boundary line before Grogan can control it. And it goes out of bounds for a boundary throw. And we're approaching the last 5 minutes of play here in what's been a very good afternoon's football here from Binnack Park in Watsonia. Ball comes in. Martin, handball to space. Opportunity there for Rowe to get the football. He did get it momentarily. That's a good tackle. Rowe again. Gets a kick away. Bouncing ball for Peach. Goes to the top of the square and across the face through for a behind. 9:10:64. Parade St Damians 6:4:40 Ashburton. 4.5 to go on the Collar Group scoreboard. As that ball comes out of full back and it goes out of bounds on the full. Ball inside 50 for Ashburton. Ball at the ground level. Great gang tackle there, but no prior opportunity. Ball up is the end result again. Ball up out of the ruck. Opportunity here for Herman. He deserves a goal. Oh, he won't get it, unfortunately. Through for a behind. 9:10:64, Parade St Damians, 6:5:41 Ashburton, 3.5 to go, Collar Group scoreboard final quarter. 23-point lead, but it'll be a good win for Parade St Damians. And their 16s to go along with the under-15s victory earlier on this afternoon. Granger back inside forward 50. Here is another opportunity here, this time for Herman. Second time lucky, bangs through a goal. Off a very handy snap around the body. Margin back to 17 points. Parade St Damians 9:10:64. Ashburton 7:5:47 on the Collar Group scoreboard. Ball back in the middle from the restart. Little fist forward there that time by Swift. Couldn't quite control the football. And now Parade St Damians edge the ball towards their forward 50. Mark was taken by Kane. Kane goes out wide. Foot race. Opportunity there for Sartor. Handball over the top. Martin taken to ground in a strong tackle by Cosentini. Umpire calls for a ball up. 2 minutes to go. 17-point lead to the home side. Ball slap forward. Peach taking the ground with the football. Bit slow to get to his feet. Might have copped a little knock there. Ball inside forward 50 here. And the umpires called that one. That Ashburton player still very slow to get to his feet. Meanwhile, we've got a shot on goal. It looks like Power again for goal number 4. And he sees something else he liked. His teammate was half asleep for a second in Jacob Sartor. But in the end, he takes the mark. So Sartor for goal number 2. He's been superb today in the ruck and all over the ground. That is a nice kicking action too. And he gets the whole lot of it. Two goals to Jacob Sartor. 10 goals to Parade St Damians. 10:10:70 they are now. 7:5:47 Ashburton. Half a minute to go. Collar Group scoreboard. And that was to the sheer delight of the fans on the balcony here. Probably have time for one more ball up and a ruck contest here as players get set up in the 6-6-6. Might even have time run out in the end. Ball is up. Sign's going to go. Sargent got the hit out of the ruck, but that was all it in the end. And it's Parade St Damians 10-10-70 getting over the top of Ashburton Redbacks 7-5-47. A 23-point win to the home side. And very good football in the end. Player of the match I'm going to give to Matteo Pagurello. There, brought to you by our friends at Rookie Me. Simply superb. And the goal of the day, I'm going to give one of those to Declan Power. One of his goals was simply superb. Actually, Harvey Herman deserves probably goal of the day as well. Brought to you by Anytime Fitness, hard up against the boundary when he, in fact, kicked his goal. And mark of the day, well, there was a couple of big good pack marks, but hard to really narrow that one down to size in the end. So 23-point win in the end there that time for Ashburton, 10-10-70 to 7-5-47. Goal kickers, I might be wrong on a couple, but what I've got is one each to Jai Edwards and Matt Cosentini, 2 to Jacob Sartor, and 3 to Jake Phillips and Declan Power. While for Ashburton Redbacks, Blake Bell, Harvey Herman, Ben Swift, George Adams, Charlie Johnson, Blake Stack and Oliver Grogan, all single goal kickers for the Redbacks, who were gallant in defeat. They did not stop trying all afternoon. Well, thank you very much to our sponsors once again for the YJFL, Collar Group, Rookie Me and Swinburne University. And for Gameface, Woodards Real Estate of Manningham, Bendigo Bank, Doncaster East and Templestowe Community Banks, Catapult Sports, Kaiser Australia Physiotherapy, Anytime Fitness, Smile Place Dental, Progress Medical Centre, Toyota, £15 Cafe and the R&H Advice and Management Service. Well, thank you very much for everyone who joined watching us today. I know it was a big hit up here in the end here at the Parade St Damians Junior Football Club. They had it on in the social area behind us and they looked forward to watching the replay back. Thank you very much to Greg, the president of the Parade St Damians Junior Football Club, for having us and being so hospitable to us. It's a superb ground. Look forward to coming back here one day. Superb surface, superb setup actually, just to go along even more about it. Thanks to the crew at the YJFL for identifying the games for us to come and watch today. Thank you very much to our cameraman who did a very good job today, did a cracking job. He's got a massive camera, big 4K thing. It's one of the best cameras I've seen someone carry so far this year. And thank you very much down to Brent at the Gameface Studios. That's it for all of us here today. We'll come back to you next week for more YJFL action as we go into round 11 of the YJFL, and we're inside the last month of play. Brent, wrap it all up for us, mate. Thank you very much, mate. And until next week, everyone, enjoy your footy and stay safe.